Yes, sirree. Some of you know, some of you don't. But this Thursday, since the NBA draft, I'm gonna pretty much be roasting every NBA team that makes a pick, starting from the first round only, starting from the Pistons, and ending up with the Jazz, if I'm correct. Yes. Hey, Samuel Bate, thank you for coming to stream. So yes, I'm gonna be roasting every single team. That includes my Golden State Warriors. That includes my Golden State Warriors, and so I'm going to be doing from Hey DC Vlogs to becoming to stream. Yes, you were first. Congratulations. So, hey Redder, thank you for coming to stream. So some of you don't, some of you know, some of you don't. But I'm going to be roasting every single NBA team in the draft in the first round, from Detroit to Utah, from the Pistons to the Jazz. Hey, and Alar, thank you for coming to the stream. So I only have like 9 of these prepared, so I think I only have 9 or 10 of these prepared. So where's Drake? I don't see Drake anywhere. Anyway, so let's see. So I should have let's see, the red man. So anyway, it's just gonna be mainly a hangout stream, just like a reminder. So let's see. Okay. A second. Okay, so let's see. And then I'm not going to watch the second round, so I'm not going to do the second round. Then who watches the second round? The only 2 teams that I can't do are actually the Houston State's a couple of But anyway, let's see. Let's see. I'm going to share the StreamYard link if you want to join the stream here. Okay. So I'm going to show the StreamYard link there if you want to join the stream. Just looking at chat because I haven't seen much. Okay, you have 6 people watching. They come to stream. Oh, that's cool. Where did it go to? That's pretty nice. Also, congratulations on the Bucks for winning the NBA Finals. So I'm looking for Hey Redder and my Mississippi channel. They're coming in.
Hey.
Just gonna fix the formatting a bit, or.
Hey.
Hey, all right. Now it's good. Just fixing the formatting of because it wasn't not good. Let's see. So all right, thank you both coming to stream. Still looking at college football is really crazy right now. I'm still looking for, let's see. Nope, there hasn't been nothing there yet, but it's really crazy now.
Yeah.
Texas and Oklahoma just messed up the entire map of.
I know.
Yeah.
Honestly, Texas and Oklahoma have a better chance of winning their division in the Big 12.
Yeah. There's actually no divisions in the Big 12 since 12. Hey, buddy, Prod, thank you for coming to the stream. Since you're new, please subscribe to the channel. For more content like this. Oh, you're a Cowboys fan. Which one, Dallas or Oklahoma State? Hey, Kufani, thank you for coming to the stream. Cool. Hey.
He's definitely a Cowboys fan. I don't think anyone says that they're a Cowboys fan referring to Oklahoma State.
That's fair, the point. And looking at stuff, and well. So thank you for the subscription. We are 5 subs away from 300, which is really good. Let's see. like again, I was just saying there's actually no divisions in the Big 12. Just like, but then again, they have a better chance of winning the conference than
Yeah, that's what I meant.
than the division itself, the SEC.
Hmm.
And I found the preseason top 25.
It's
Oh.
probably going to be dumb with Oklahoma at 1 and Georgia at 2
And
and
let's
Ohio State at number 5.
okay, so Miami's 25.
That seems a little low.
Wait, give me a second.
Facts. Miami should be top 15. And he's left. Wait, what is this? Oops, sorry.
Sorry, just my mom needed me for something. So anyway, the poll is currently Miami at 25, Oklahoma State at 24, Liberty at 23.
Pause. There's no way Liberty
Hey,
is
buddy.
gonna.
Yeah, Baylor fan. That's nice. Yeah, but the good.
Liberty
yeah, he
sucks.
could be good.
Yeah,
Okay,
why
let's-
is Liberty in the top 25? That's
Liberty is terrible. Enough with the overrating Liberty.
Liberty
not
is
that
going to be
good.
9-0 heading into Ole Miss.
Yeah, because they play the Rhode Island School of the Mentally Handicapped every week.
horrible.
Like I'm sorry. I could probably be the starting No, I wouldn't be the quarterback because Malik Lewis is actually good. You do realize that they don't deserve a top 25 spot. They just don't. The only teams who I think should be ranked in the group of 5 are Cincinnati, who should be in the top 10.
Then is
Yeah.
Michigan, Arizona State, Iowa, Washington, Indiana, Penn State. Texas is not in the top 15.
Wait, Penn State is higher than Indiana?
Yeah, by 1 spot though.
What? How?
USC at 15, Wisconsin 14, LSU 13, Florida 12, Oregon 11, UNC 10, ND 9, at Notre Dame 9, Cincinnati 8, Iowa State 7, Texas A&M 6, Ohio State 5, Georgia 4, Clemson 3, Oklahoma 2, and Alabama 1.
A few mistakes, but overall, it's not horrible.
Yeah, it's not horrible, but like
It's pretty bad, to be honest.
The top 10,
What's that? Yeah, LSU. Yeah, they should. Yeah, it's a good. Their position is pretty good in my opinion. Like I think. So let's see. Don't know how Michigan's in the poll alongside. I think Florida should be lower. Since they're not going to be as good.
no, Florida lost too much time.
Yeah, Florida lost a lot, so I don't know how they're that high in the poll.
I don't think Emory Jones is their franchise quarterback, or not franchise, but
He's not gonna be like franchise level. He can be good, but like not like like that great.
they'll make it to a bowl game, but not.
Yeah,
here.
yeah, probably 8-4, 7-5 is what I think is gonna be there.
Yeah. That's pretty accurate.
Yeah. So let's see. Where's Wait, hold up. Ole Miss isn't in the poll. I think they should be in the poll because they're
And Ole Miss is that's horrible.
like Ole Miss should be. The Ole Miss they're gonna be really good this year, in my opinion.
Quarterback.
Ole
Yeah.
Miss, every single game, Ole Miss it's gonna be like a Big 12 score. It's gonna be like 55-50 every game. And if their defense can actually do anything, it'll decide if they'll be good, I think.
Yeah. So I think Ole Miss goes 8-4 or 9-3. Hey, Seahawks and Bull fan Gora, thank you for coming to the stream. So that's why I think
It's just the conference that Ole Miss is in. It makes their schedule
Yeah.
how good they really are.
Yeah, Matt Corral is really good. Honestly, think he can be in the Heisman conversation.
Who do you got for the Heisman? Sam Howell or Rattler?
Rattler.
Or
Rattler.
Well, it depends now because
Yeah, it
probably
depends
not. Oh, Tate Martell has transferred to UNLV.
How many times has he transferred already?
He was at Miami, then Ohio State, then back to Miami. Now, dang, I don't even know where he's at.
He's at Las Vegas.
No, he started at Ohio State. He started
Hey,
at Ohio.
look, they
Oh,
come
This is the
stream.
second time he's transferred. Bo
Oh.
Nix on the Alabama-Auburn rivalry at SEC Media Day. We're not scared of Alabama.
Was
We
that
are
from
s-
Nick? You know that?
We are scared of my accuracy.
That's actually kind of accurate now that we think about it.
Well, Auburn's gonna win now because they have. They're
Yeah,
gonna
so
be
get
good
me to
because
300 today. Hey, Elias, they come to stream. Yeah, that's right. Florida just looked like dead against Oklahoma ever since, like, in that game. Like, Oklahoma in a blowout.
Wait, who does?
A lot of people opted out. They had Kyle Pitts opt out, and
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, but like that was.
But like to be fair, I mean, to lose by how many points was it?
It was.
It was like 3 touchdowns, 4 touchdowns.
35 points.
They
5.
lost by 5 touchdowns.
Yes.
Yeah, that wouldn't have made a difference if they had Kyle Pitts. I'm sorry, Kyle Pitts isn't gonna score 5 touchdowns.
you know, that's true. But, I mean, he just changed the game a little bit.
Yeah, that's true, but like,
Not 5 touchdowns. But
no. I mean, to be fair, I don't know.
So let's see. Let's see. Honestly, think North Carolina should be above Notre Dame.
Ooh.
yeah,
Holy
Notre
shit.
Dame is underrated as they are in every single offseason.
Kyle Pitts was playing against LSU. I think.
No, he wasn't.
Oh, okay, no.
Yeah, you're right. Kyle Pitts definitely. If he was playing, I mean,
that
okay,
that technically doesn't stop Marco Wilson from throwing a shoe.
yeah.
it wouldn't have gone. It wouldn't have been that close. It wouldn't have been that close in the first place. The game would have been over by that point.
Yeah,
Florida's
that's a
defense
good point.
sold. If Florida's defense was anything, they would have made the playoff. I mean, their offense was ridiculous. I mean, Kyle
Yeah,
Trask,
they were probably one of the worst defenses.
LSU beat the South Carolina Bama Gamecocks. Huh?
Let's see.
Bama Gamecocks? What is this? Remember when Mick Metz was beefing with Samuel Pate?
Yeah, Clemson actually plays South Carolina this year. That was the longest continued rivalry, I think, until this year because it got canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Clemson, South Carolina has been played every season except for last. It's for like 100 years, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, same as Ohio State, Michigan.
Actually, South Carolina leads that series.
Actually,
Yeah.
What? Sorry?
he
I
said,
may be wrong. But I think South Carolina has more wins in that series than Clemson.
Let me check.
I thought I
Winspedia. Probably not, but maybe.
So Clemson leads 71, 42, and 4.
Oh, never mind. I don't know why I thought that.
Ever since that LSU lost was when Florida struggled.
So I'll just confirm with Wikipedia. And yes, I was correct.
I mean, that's not necessarily true. I mean, Florida, they lost to LSU, but then they were a touchdown away from beating Alabama.
Yeah, that's true.
And if that happens,
They were the closest team to Alabama all year. The play that changed the game was when Florida's cornerback intercepted the ball, but then
Yes.
Devonta Smith just bodies him and gets the ball back and with a fumble. I think that's the play that changes the outcome for both teams.
Wait, did you say Devontae Smith?
I thought it was John Mechie or someone else.
It wasn't. It was John Mechie. It wasn't Devontae Smith. Devontae
Oh,
Smith. If he tried to
bad.
do that, Devontae Smith would have, his arms would have snapped in half.
Okay, so with John Mechie, I think that play changed the game.
Ohio State lost to Alabama, 52-28. Yeah. Sad face. Who knew that the person with a Vegas jersey in their profile picture would be sad? I don't feel like uploading for a bit. Pause.
Your content's good, yo.
I'm talking about Samuel Pate in the comments. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Because it's in the
I made a video and it bombed. It's like the worst video I've ever made, like production wise. It didn't even get 100 views. It was like, and I don't get it because the notification sent out. My content is so bipolar because one time I make like a 2-minute video with no effort and it like pops off, and then I make a video which I try, and it does not. It doesn't work.
Let me check how many I had in my last video. Because it did not count streams. The last one I had 53, and then the one before that was 279.
Well, it's because you've just been doing live streams now. You're not going to grow if you just do live streams. But now you get your phone back, so you can make some videos.
Yeah, so this isn't,
I don't know what to do. I need to.
Maybe preview Big Ten teams, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Just
That'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do those Madden 21 videos, but it keeps saying error preparing upload.
Yeah.
That's rough.
NBA draft.
Yeah, Samuel Pitt is right. It was 52-24.
Hey, Packers go there coming to stream. So.
We got completely annihilated by Alabama, but it's fine. I'm not even salty about that game because that wasn't really a winnable game. It's worse when it's a winnable game and then you lose. Like, those are the actual games that are painful and stuff. The Cleveland Cavaliers are going to trade up and take Cade Cunningham with the #1 overall pick. Just wait.
The Pistons are not dumb enough. The Pistons are not dumb enough to do that.
That'd have to be a really good trade.
Colin Sexton.
I mean,
Colin Sexton is the greatest
I'm not really
player.
sure what to think because since I'm roasting every team and you're going to select, you're mocked to select Evan Mobley, so
We're not taking Evan Mobley. If we take Evan Mobley, I'm done. We take Kuminga, Suggs,
Or Green.
or Green.
Green
Right.
is projected 2 right now to the Rockets.
Green's not going to. Rockets are taking Mobley. They can't take Green. They already have Jayshawn Tate, who's in the all-rookie team. I think they play the same position.
All right, I'll add you in a sec.
There's no way they're taking Green. It's going to be Cunningham, and it's going to be Mobley, and then I don't care who we take. I wouldn't mind if it were Kuminga, but if we take Kuminga, it's Kuminga, Suggs. I would actually really like Suggs.
So it's Green is a shooting guard.
Yeah, but we're not taking Mobley. There's no way. We already have Jared Allen. There's no way.
Okay, so we're just gonna add someone as mod on the channel, and then wait.
I got my mod taken away. It's sad.
I didn't do that. I don't know who did that.
I mean, you're the only one who can, so you did it, but it was an accident.
I'm pretty sure. I think YouTube did it because I'm pretty sure that I didn't touch this thing for quite a while. So
cool. Mobley is going to the Raptors.
I gotta go later.
Mobley to the Raptors. That would
Did
be.
you just
rough.
say Garland is better than Sexton? I mean.
Then let me see. According to this most recent mock, then
Facts.
the Warriors projected. So apparently, the Warriors are projected to get Kuminga at 7.
Projections don't matter. They don't mean anything. It doesn't mean
I'm just reading this thing, and then 14, I think. Duarte from Oregon.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I'm just reading. I didn't think I thought Nevada didn't get that much rainfall usually this time of year. So let's see. So there it was 24% on what Sunday? Yeah. So let's see.
I'm a rage a lot in the Steelers season.
The Rockets need him. He's like he was early projected to go there, but now it's changing to Jalen Green apparently. But
it's gotta be. I mean, if you're the if you're the Rockets, who are you gonna take? You cannot take Green with the second overall pick. But hot take, I think Evan Mobley is actually going to be a bust. And it's for no particular reason. I just have a gut feeling because I also think he's going to have an injury-riddled career. Trivia stream. Good idea. But don't make the questions like who was the number 1 overall pick in the 1903 NBA fantasy draft in Lawrence, Kansas.
I'm not going to do that. My next stream is actually going to be college basketball, probably Tuesday. I think. So it's going to be college basketball, so there's not going to be many pick. I'm still going to make a couple of hard questions.
Wait, so the kid with the Vegas Knights profile picture is a Raiders
fan, yes.
And Vegas and Ohio State fan. Pretty cool.
Yeah, all right. Let's see. Just looking at stuff on Discord. I'm in this league that I'm in this league for Discord stuff.
Have you seen the new Space Jam? I don't feel like watching.
I have not yet.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know if it's gonna be good or not. It probably won't, but it's whatever.
The reviews apparently haven't been that great.
Yeah, I've heard. Oh my goodness, stop.
Wait a second. Who's John? Hey, John Ross. I still don't know who this is.
Probably some person who subscribed to you.
Yeah, I mean the guy.
Hey, how you doing?
Waddle just because stream. Hey. So I think Waddle because of.
Well, don't remove him.
No, he left by himself. I didn't remove him.
Oh. Rockets are not taking Green. I'm sorry, Packers GOAT. You're wrong. Who's better, Jalen or Devontae Smith? College, Devontae. NFL.
Going to be better, I think.
No, I like Devontae Smith is going to be the.
Like I'm going to take Waddle just because.
Devontae Smith is going to be better. I've been flip flopping on this. At the beginning, I was Devontae. Then I was like, wait, hold on, Jalen Waddle.
Oh, give me a second, please.
You guys should join, whoever Elias Reynolds is, and Redder 4, so we can start a dialogue.
Or I just wanted to do something that my mom had asked me to do earlier, and then I'm just done. Okay.
The U.S. men's national team in basketball, Team USA is so bad, bro.
Yeah. Honestly, it'd be good if we get knocked out in the group stage just to knock some sense into, because we don't.
I mean, I don't want that to happen.
Let's see USA basketball.
Team USA basketball is 1-3. They lost. Oh, Redder 4 has joined.
Okay.
What's up?
So USA next game. Wait. So the next game is against Iran, and then final game Czech Republic. Czech Republic? Yeah, Czech Republic. Yes. Yeah,
I think those are easy wins.
We ended up 19-2. That we allowed a 19-2 run to end the game.
Who's gonna have the better NFL career, Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase?
I think Jefferson. Yeah, I think.
I've been saying this since his season. Jamar Chase is overrated. He was overrated in college. Well, the entire 2019 LSU team is overrated. I'm sorry, it's true. They're not even a top 3 team of all time. There's no way they're the best team. Let's see.
In Miami, 2001.
No. 2018 Clemson, 2020 Alabama, and 2013 Florida State are all better.
I mean,
I'm sorry, but LSU.
I'm just gonna speak for 2001 Miami here. They had almost every single player, including the bench, get drafted. From
Okay,
that.
fine. Then they're the fourth best team, so that LSU isn't even top 4.
Let's see.
Jamar Chase also, like, I don't know. That entire LSU team is overrated. Like, they were the best team that year, but
I'm so close there. And I'm gonna close the entries for the 300 shots once I actually get there. So.
I remember.
Wait, you're
I remember he commented. He said on my Najee vid, he said we took Alex Leatherwood.
Yeah, we
wasn't
did.
Happy.
Alex Leatherwood.
But
Let me try that. Give me a second.
He has to be a good pick since he came from Alabama that went 12-0 though.
Let me check.
protect Mac Jones' blind side.
LSU 2019 versus Wisconsin.
Wait, what did you say? Whoever said that? 12 and 0.
Wisconsin 2017 beat LSU from 2019. So now I'm just gonna sim that.
2017 Wisconsin would beat LSU.
I mean, I think Wisconsin should have made the playoff that
He's
year.
being sarcastic. Wait, how? How did they make the playoff? They lost
in 2016 over Alabama. At least they made the conference championship.
What do you mean? They finished that year like number 8. How? They lost the conference championship. They were number 3, then they lost to Ohio State, and Ohio State didn't even make the playoff. So how would Wisconsin have made the playoff?
Everyone just rid off Wisconsin after that.
Yeah, because they lost, exactly. And every single game was against farmers from Nebraska. I'm sorry, but wait, they finished the season like number 7. How would they have made the playoff?
Yeah,
That's the worst take I've heard. Is that person said that Texas A&M should have made the playoff.
Texas A&M should have made the playoffs.
Yeah,
Texas A&M should not have made the playoffs.
To be fair, Notre Dame got smacked by Bama, and anyone who made
they lost by 11 points. They lost by 11 points. Notre Dame, you cannot tell me that Notre Dame that season was not better than Texas A&M.
They weren't.
They were.
I think Texas A&M had the better team.
Well, you're wrong.
Let's compare both.
Okay, you don't have to search everything up. Notre Dame. Okay, Ian Book is better than Kellen Mond. I don't care. Ian Book was way better than Kellen Mond that season. I don't care what you say. Ian Book had more stats. He was better at escaping the pocket. He was a better dual threat.
Both running backs are very good.
Kyron Williams was better than C.J. Spiller. It's not even close.
They're both really good.
Let's see, your receivers. Notre Dame receivers probably better because Ben Skowronek. Let's see.
I know they had Unias Smith last year, but who's the other guy for A&M?
I don't know. But see, since you don't know who he is, he's probably not that good.
Let's see.
Michael Mayer is better than Jalen Weidermeyer.
Yeah, he actually.
Let's see. So
Notre Dame offensive line was better than Texas A&M offensive line.
Same amount of.
Notre Dame defense was better than
There's this one guy that
Notre
said
Dame
that
defense. Every single player on every single starter, Notre Dame is better than Texas A&M at every single category on the team. And the only one that can be up for debate is receivers or Ian Book. And Ian Book is better than Kellen Mond.
Anyone could be better than Kellen Mond.
I think Ian K. Clark is a
exactly. I can't say this on stream.
Ian Book just doesn't have the traits or anything.
What do you mean, bro? Did you watch? He's okay. NFL wise,
he doesn't have the accuracy. He doesn't have the
accuracy. What do you mean, bro? Okay, this is about college, not in NFL. If we're looking at NFL, then what's his name? Justin Herbert should have been the number 1 overall pick, which at the time would have been like the worst decision ever.
I mean, technically, before, yes, while you are correct, had he gone early to the draft, some people were mocking him.
Comparing college teams, you can't just compare college teams about how the guys did in the NFL. Because if we're doing
better than
that,
but
then
that was not what I meant. What I meant was
2002 Miami should have beat 2002 Ohio State by like 8 touchdowns, which is what should have happened. But it's not what happened. Ohio State won that game.
That's not what I was.
Alabama beat A&M by like 3 touchdowns, so
Who?
Alabama, something like that.
Except Notre Dame, you only beat Notre Dame by like 11 points, so therefore, it was like 17 points or something like that. Notre Dame led Texas A&M in every single category.
Notre Dame chokes big games.
This is true, but then again, Texas A&M. When's the last time they were actually in a big game? I'd rather have taken Cincinnati in the playoffs than Texas A&M.
Who won? Texas A&M or North Carolina?
Texas A&M won.
Yeah, Texas A&M won.
They barely beat North Carolina.
North Carolina's a good team.
That was a 14-point win, so I wouldn't say barely.
Oh,
Yeah, they won by 2 touchdowns.
cool.
27.
Carolina's a great team, bro, and especially their QB. The
Who?
running backs.
North Carolina. So.
They did lose Carter and Williams, but
Yeah, they lost both the running backs. So North Carolina's going to become a throwing team, which we all knew was going to happen anyway.
All right, let's see. Top 10.
running backs on the same team in the top 4 rounds is amazing.
Yes.
Didn't you
No.
see the entire offense? I don't know. I don't even know, honestly. I didn't watch most of that game, actually. But then again, even though this is irrelevant to the point we were attempting to make, most people sit out or go to the draft because they missed the playoffs, and now the Bulls are like a tier B in a sense because the national championship is team A, tier A, playoffs is tier A minus, and then Bulls are tier B, and no one wants to be tier B when you can be tier A, so they just sat out, which is
Yes.
You're
This
gonna
is
call
true.
me insane, but I think that what was I gonna say? I forgot.
right.
Round of applause for Redder. I'm just kidding.
I forgot.
Those are some wise words.
Okay. Anyway,
Let's start to spitting facts. If anyone takes college Kellen Mond over college Ian Book, I'm sorry, but you're just delusional. Okay, I shouldn't have said it. You're not delusional, but you're just incorrect. Because Ian Book, you couldn't have watched him play. It's just blatant recency bias. Because Ian Book wasn't a very good NFL draft prospect, doesn't mean he wasn't that good in college. That's like saying that JT Barrett was the worst starting quarterback in. It's like saying that. Okay, who's a guy who's starting right now? Let's see.
guys,
Lance is overrated.
what kind of team do you want? I can bring you someone random, I guess.
Trey Lance is overrated.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
The San Francisco 49ers. Okay, call me biased all you want, but there is no way that Trey Lance is in the same stratosphere as Justin Fields. And with
No, he's not.
Gone to the 49ers.
and saying that, Justin Fields is also extremely better than Zach Wilson. I don't.
The thing is, he only fell down because of his whatever.
He had 2 bad games in college.
No, not bad. There was news that he had this, I think, epilepsy or whatever it was.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's
fell
true.
down, or whatever it was.
Yes. These are the rankings of the rookie quarterbacks. Number 1 is Lawrence. I mean, I think Fields.
Yeah, obviously.
Number 1 is Lawrence. Number 2 is Fields. I mean,
Let's check.
say what you want about Zach Wilson, but he's extremely overrated.
Wilson's gonna be a bust.
3 is Zach Wilson. Number 4, I'm gonna go with Trey Lance. Number 5 is Mac Jones. Number 6 is the very underrated. I mean, people need to stop hating on him. Kyle Trask. Because the thing is,
to be fair, he did.
Where's Mond?
it's bad. That's where he is. He's terrible.
Where was
Mond is probably gonna be 8.
He's not terrible. Kellen Mond is. Kyle Trask is extremely better. He is way better
We
than
did go
Kellen Mond
before.
is.
Davis
the
Mills is overrated.
Who is?
Yeah,
Davis
the thing,
Mills.
like, again, he
Wait,
only
who?
fell because of
I
his
can't hear. What were you
epilepsy.
saying? Ryder, what
Davis
were you saying?
Mills, Stanford QB.
I don't think he's. I think he's
Davis
properly
Mills.
rated.
Like Davis Mills, like the thing,
I think he's
he
properly
like
rated.
he could have been good, but then he went to the Texans, which is gonna ruin his career.
I mean, that's not necessarily true.
Again, like the Texans is gonna like if he's like developing, he is a developed type prospect, and since that is gonna.
I mean, that's not necessarily true. They're gonna
2022 class is stacked at QB.
Yeah,
facts.
facts.
And the number one pick is going to be Spencer Rattler.
Sam Howell.
Nope, Spencer Rattler.
Sam Howell.
Whoever has the
Okay,
best-
here's the thing.
whoever
I
wins-
think Sam Howell, right now,
whoever wins the
he-
Heisman, whoever between the two wins the Heisman is going to be the first pick.
I
Well,
think Sam
I
Howell
mean-
wins the Heisman. I'm really high on him.
Sam Howell, dude. Oh no.
Like I think UNC could potentially be good thanks to him.
UNC's defense is bad. I mean, they lost to Florida State.
What's
They're the
Ohio
most
State's
over.
biggest opponent in the regular season this season?
Oregon, week 2 at home.
Let's
Or
see, North Carolina's schedule.
they're going to be
so-
undefeated going
Indiana,
into the ACC
though.
championship game. Yeah, that game's
Indiana.
going to be easier than Oregon.
What about
We
Indiana?
play our rivals in the last
I know.
game.
Well,
Oregon is better than Indiana.
They're not going to be undefeated. They play Notre Dame in South Bend, so that's gonna be
Exactly. A
very
win.
tough game. It's a tough game.
That's the only difficult game I think. Do they play Miami?
I think Miami may have a shot if King
Yeah.
doesn't.
Yeah, but Miami's going to sell as usual.
Ohio State should be able to defeat Michigan.
King is my
Yeah,
ninth
that's
QB in the
most-
2022
yeah,
class.
I've had enough of this Evan Mobley talk. I don't want Evan Mobley. Why are you putting Evan Mobley to the
Like right now, how?
I know. No, you're right. That's what I'm saying. I think Howell is a better NFL prospect, but I think going into next year, because I think Rattler is going to win the Heisman. Well, I don't know. That's up for. I'm probably not because I think Howell's going to win the Heisman now because
How would they do the tiebreakers?
because
if
Rattler's
the
going to the
Lions and
ACC.
Texans both finish with the same record? Like, how would they do the tiebreakers? Because I think that's what's gonna happen.
It's
Like Texans and Lions, they're the same record.
Ohio State.
So and then
Ohio State's gonna get that
however
guy.
they decide the tiebreaker for the first pick gets Rattler.
Ohio State 12 and
Ohio
also
State's gonna get that guy. with the
Ohio
full
State didn't
haircut.
even play all 12 games. Last
yeah, no one did.
No one did.
Dude, you can't. If someone says 6 games one more time, I swear. Like, Ohio State had no control over that. They did what they could. Oh, they played in 6 games. They didn't even play a full schedule. Shut up. Like, I'm sorry, but if you look at who they played, like they beat a top 10 team, and they did what they
If
needed
you
to
look at
do.
that, if you look at the record for when the final started, Alabama was 12-0. We were 7-0.
Who?
No wait.
Wait, who?
No, wait. Alabama played 10 games, right?
Wait, who's
Alabama.
we? Who's we?
Alabama played 11
Ohio
games,
State
including the
was
championship games, and then they
7-0.
finished 13.
Alabama was 12-0.
Yeah.
When-
Yeah, that's because the SEC actually
Oh, sorry.
wanted to play, and the Big Ten was like, "Hey, you know what we should do? We should make it no capacity, and we should play 6 games. And if there's a single case, we should cancel the entire game." Yeah, it's not the players' fault; it's the conference fault. It's not the SEC didn't care about COVID, and that's their choice. But you can't disregard Ohio State because also, by the way, Ohio State was the second best team in college football that season, and it wasn't close. At the end of the year, it was number 1. It should have been number 1 Alabama, number 2 Ohio State, number 3 Clemson, number 4 Notre Dame. It should have been the playoffs was right. The playoffs was completely
No,
right.
it's gonna be on Thursday, by the way, for every single NBA draft pick. So and it's gonna be on Thursday when I roast every team in the NBA draft. Still, I do not know if it's gonna be a video or a live stream because
You should make it a video because the live stream will never
not have
work.
my phone yet.
Saban usually always finds a way to compliment the other team.
That's true.
But it's for good strategy because you don't want to motivate them.
It's like this. It's like, you guys are so bad. The Cavs are so terrible.
That's what
When
Wait,
just listen. When LeBron left the first time, you guys we were the worst team, and you had the #1 overall pick. You did draft Kyrie Irving though, and you didn't end up winning the championship. But you did end up having the worst record in the league. So take that. That's how it's probably going to go down.
Eltron's like,
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna chant something. I'm not gonna actually, like, And technically, that pick wasn't like even yours to begin with because you traded it. It traded Mo Williams for the rights to that pick.
I don't care.
Yeah, because
we ended up winning the championship, so I really couldn't care less. Like, I care more about. I care more about the fact that Ohio State lost to Virginia Tech in 2014 than I do about that. Which is true. I'm actually kind of pissed that we had to lose to Virginia Tech.
South Carolina's going to be bad for a while.
Facts. So who do you guys think is going to win the national championship? I think Clemson.
Alabama.
Bryce Young.
Now it's tough. It's
Clemson's going to win.
For now, I'm just going to say Alabama because
Ohio State is the most underrated team in college football.
I can see them at number 2, behind Alabama, and then Clemson, and then you're gonna. Well, no, I don't know who I could put it for. Oklahoma,
Iowa State.
I'll say B Clemson.
Iowa State is making the actually. I mean, that's if the Big 12 was supposed to be normal, but now the SEC.
Technically, no one knows what's going to happen because they could leave. Like Oklahoma and Texas could leave in the next couple of weeks, or they're not going to leave until 2023 or next year or 2023, and the media deals expire. So this year is likely to be normal, and then the next year is going to be when all the chaos starts for the.
It's going to be so funny when Iowa State, who is historically the worst Big 12 team, is going to end up being the champions of the final Big 12 season. All right, All-American team. Who's the best quarterback?
What?
Who's the best quarterback in college football? Dog, we were just arguing about this 4 seconds ago.
Sam Howell.
Yeah, right. Okay, Howell, running back. Brees Hall, not even close. I don't care.
All right, let's see.
Kickfinity, how confident are you that Ohio State will completely dominate the Big Ten again this year? I am.
Let's do it.
Let's see. I am 99% confident. I am very, very confident. But then again, it's been the same thing every year. But I'm still kind of worried about some games, specifically a game that I think we'll easily win, but I wouldn't be surprised if it became like a difficult game. It's week 1. It's at Minnesota because, okay, first off, I think Minnesota is going to be bad, but like it's the first game and it's an away game. It's a night game and it's going to be the first ever start for whoever the starting quarterback is. So like CJ Stroud is going to be starting his first game, and it's going to be against a Minnesota team that was kind of bad last year, but it's still on the road in an environment. But I think we get that win. Then week 2 is another game that's going to be difficult. It's against Oregon. So I mean, I think
you should have the advantage against Oregon because you're at home.
And Oregon, but
the weird thing is that Oregon never actually got a home game, and it was never ever rescheduled.
What I'm worried about for Oregon, which I think could be why, like, if we lose to Oregon, it's going to be because Anthony Brown is going to be able to escape out of the pocket and is going to be able to pass the ball. Anyone who says that Anthony Brown isn't going to be the starting quarterback, I'm sorry, but I do not. Aaron Rodgers is returning to Green Bay.
Yeah, he should.
Saw.
Whoa.
Like the thing is, people were saying he was going to retire next week, and I
knew it.
And I already knew that this was going to happen, and I think casinos were hyping up bets for Aaron Rodgers to retire just to get money because it was. I knew it from the start. He was.
I didn't even want to leave.
Yeah, he was not going to leave.
Also, Nick Chubb is the best running back in the NFL. Just a friendly
Did
reminder.
you see the way he played against those two? Nuts.
Against who?
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
What were you saying, Elias?
Yes.
Oh no, I wasn't saying anything.
No, I was talking to the kid in the Vegas Golden Knights. You said something about
I actually forgot what I said. Nick Chubb, he played well
he's breaking up again.
against the Steelers in the
Nick Chubb and Kareem
wild
Hunt
card.
In a wild card?
probably the greatest running back duo in the NFL.
Probably. It's the best. It's the best. Okay, it's the best NFL duo, like any duo, period, in the NFL. And the only one that comes close is Julio and AJ Brown. But like, I don't think that, because I think, in my humble opinion, here are the top running backs. Number 1 is Nick Chubb. Number 2 is Christian McCaffrey. Number 3 is Derrick Henry. Number 4 is Dalvin Cook. Number 5, I'll go Alvin Kamara. Number 6, I'll go Austin Eckler, because I think he's underrated. Number 7 is Saquon Barkley, overrated, by the way. If anyone puts him in their top, is their number 1 running back in the NFL, I'm just
Like, I don't like
My number 1's David
I don't
Johnson.
think Josh Jacobs was that bad either.
who?
Johnson.
Imagine someone put
Technically,
David Johnson
even though
next
he's
to
not
him.
going to retire, the threats of Hopkins retiring must make Bill O'Brien think that he made the right decision trading for David Johnson.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't like, it's the player's choice, but like the NFL.
Like the thing is,
The
pretty
NFL.
much, the
Can I
NFL is
speak,
saying,
or-
okay, you don't have to
I'm-
get vaccinated, but this is what happens if you can't play, which I think is good.
The NFL is a business. They get to do what they want. I mean, if you work for it's no different if you're like a member of a company. Like if you're at a law firm and they're like, hey, to come and work and to actually work, you're gonna have to get vaccinated. It's like the same thing, except like
Like,
more,
yeah, but,
because
like,
there's
the
more,
NFL right
because
now
there's
is
more,
saying,
there's
like,
more
okay,
social interaction in the NFL and stuff.
like
you-
the NFL is saying right now that okay, you don't have to get vaccinated; it's your choice. But like, here's what happens if you can't play. If you can't play, then you're subject to positive forfeiting this game or any future games. That like, if you can't field a team to play a specific game.
I mean, yes.
Notre Dame and Oklahoma both choked big games.
Facts.
Mm.
So when I was like 9,
Uh,
when I was 9, no, not 9. I was probably younger. 'Cause this was like 7 years ago, so I was probably like 6. Yeah, so I was like 6 or 7. And you know when little kids go through their phases and they're obsessed with different things? My
Yeah.
thing was like Star Wars and stuff, like Lego Star Wars. You know, like there's like Lego sets and stuff with Star Wars and stuff.
no.
So I was obsessed, and I was just looking at YouTube, and I had subscribed to this channel that I completely forgot about,
Uh-huh.
and I just received a notification like 2 seconds ago that they made a video of something that I subscribed to, and they haven't made a video in like 7 years, so that's pretty weird.
No.
Hmm. So who do you guys think is going to win the Super Bowl? I think the Browns are going to win.
I have the Browns over the Rams as well.
Bruh,
Did you just say bruh?
you think Chiefs are gonna go
The
back?
Chiefs are not going back. The Browns are going to win.
I wouldn't be surprised if they went back.
If they go back.
Rams versus Browns.
No, the Rams are overrated. Their defense is not going to be the best in the NFL. It's not.
The worst
So
Super Bowl that
who's
could
winning-
ever happen
who's
would be
winning
the
the West
Browns and the
then?
Lions. That would be the worst Super Bowl ever.
Yes, I mean that's probably the toilet bowl, not the Super Bowl. But I mean,
Who
let's
wins
see
the
what.
West
Yeah.
then? Because the Cardinals. They,
Yeah.
All right, I gotta head out, but I'll talk to you later.
All right, see.
Or yeah,
See ya.
so
But seriously though, the Browns and the Lions would be the worst Super Bowl matchup.
Did you know
I mean-
Dwayne Haskins is me?
what? Sorry,
Dwayne Haskins is me.
Dwayne Haskins. I think it
The
can.
count.
I think it can be okay-ish. I don't know.
I mean, he's me, the account.
Yeah, I know.
I went on Oregon's I invited my Dwayne Haskins to Oregon's thing, and I said I'm gonna steal your playbook.
Yeah. Okay.
Thing with the Raiders is they are always trying to draft good players, but like just can't do the one thing that they need to do, which is fire their coach.
Hey, Ethan, Duke on stream. Yeah, yeah, like Gruden has been there for too much time.
Honestly, he was the worst coach after the season.
Yeah.
Mike McCarthy is a trash coach.
Yeah. Yeah, road to 300. We are 5 subscribers away from making 300, and like it's pretty amazing. And then hope to get
Our team could
400.
possibly be good, but Gruden's ruining it.
Yeah. Okay.
Either Gruden needs to go or Carr needs to go.
Yeah. Yeah, Packers.
Not Carr. Carr is underrated.
Carr is good. Carr is good.
He's not the problem.
Carr is not the best quarterback available, but like he is really good.
Raiders choke. You can't argue about that. They kind of do.
Yeah. Honestly, I think the Chargers
They
gonna
were
make
six
the
and they were
playoffs.
6-3, and then they ended the season 8-8. Apparently,
Apparently. Which that was probably one of the saddest collapses. Also. And
yeah.
Vikings gonna have to wait. Here's a StreamYard again. If
We almost lost to the Jets. It took us a pull to win against.
If it wasn't because the Jets decided to pretend defense didn't exist in the last couple of minutes of the game, then then they would have won. Then that Henry Ruggs touchdown was really good. I honestly thought that I started Henry Ruggs in that game, and now I regret it. But he didn't give me any points up until when that touchdown. Like, he didn't give me any.
Adam Gase is just a bad coach. Like, he decided to do zero blitz, and that's how Henry Ruggs was able to score.
Yeah. So, checking my fantasy football league, where I'm pretty much the best team in this thing.
Like, Jets fans are probably happy that they fired him.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, because okay. Give me a sec. All right.
I don't know how the Celtics are going to do this year because they just traded Kemba Walker to the Thunder, and
they
barely made the playoffs this year, even having him.
Yeah.
Their only hope is Tatum now, I think.
Yeah.
They actually could have had LeBron. Like, when LeBron said he wanted to
LeBron.
leave Cleveland, he had an option between the Celtics and the Lakers, and he chose the Lakers.
Yeah, I chose it had to be either of those two because
It should have been Celtics because they're a lot closer.
Closer to what? I don't get it.
To Cleveland, they're on the same coast.
I guess, but that doesn't really affect LeBron's decision at this point. Speaking of that, if the Warriors don't make the playoffs this coming year, we're a failure at this point because not that. I mean, that would be a season.
Warriors fan?
Yeah, if we don't make the playoffs this year, that would be a season failure after having 2 draft picks.
Yeah, y'all literally went to the finals for 5 straight years, and then somehow you guys collapsed.
Yeah, we didn't have a bench we have a bench, but it wasn't that good. If you know.
After when you lost to the Raptors in the final, then the year after that when you missed the playoffs, it's because Curry was injured.
Yeah, same with Clay, and then Clay got injured again this past year.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, they just gotta get their good players back.
Uh,
Seahawks and Bulls fan Goro says that the
yeah,
Warriors will
make
make the
playoffs.
playoffs.
Yeah,
They could.
yeah,
They almost did this year. They were so close to making the playoffs this year, though.
yeah. Right. Yeah.
If Vegas gets an NBA team, they should put them in. Let me look.
Like Vegas and Seattle are probably going to be the next expansion, and then they're going to move Memphis to the East Division, the S Conference. You know.
They should put us in the. They should put Las Vegas's team in the Pacific with
Yeah.
the Suns, the Clippers, the Lakers, the Warriors, and the Kings. They should
The
put us in
Kings.
there.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually made playoffs. Kawhi. I'm not really sure. I think Kevin Love. We have a better chance at him. I don't know if Kawhi is for agency or something.
Kawhi and Curry on the same
But
team, though.
that would be dangerous.
The thing is like I feel like if like a team wants a really good player, then they have to trade one of their good players too. So like if Warriors wanted Leonard, then they probably have to trade Thompson or Curry because no other team's gonna take a pick if you're gonna trade
Yeah.
a player that's not
Yeah,
that
there's
good
also
for
rumors
a
that
player.
there was also some rumors that we traded Andrew Wiggins, James Wiseman, and our 2 picks for Zion, which is going to be really hard. But I don't know if that would actually we do that. Okay. Okay.
Literally have to win Leonard. So like Leonard won the final with the Raptors, and then he went to the Clippers, but then he blew a 3-1 series lead during that time.
Hmm. Yeah. Oh, he's a free agent. Oh, okay, so maybe we sign him. Yeah, it's tough to predict.
Free agency. I guess it's cool to be a free agent because that means you can go wherever you want, right?
Yeah.
Without people stopping you.
Yeah.
Anyone else want to join this?
I don't know. If in that case, I'm gonna keep the stream on for a little bit more. Then I'm gonna, I don't know, probably gonna end in 10 minutes. Then.
You're almost at an hour.
Yeah, that's true. I just just feel a little pain in my arm because I have this pig rash on my. So let's see.
How did Phoenix literally go from like missing the playoffs for 18 years into going to the finals against the Bucks?
That was a magical run. So, let's see.
Yeah, that should have been a magical run. It had to
Yeah.
be.
And that was probably CP3's only chance at a ring. Let's see. Give me a sec.
Dude, the Diamondbacks are terrible right now.
Yeah, well, he has a player option. And then Frazier, I guess it's a good pickup for them. The Padres are rumored to get everyone though at this point. So
Wait, you're a Padres fan?
yeah.
Wow. I have a friend in my neighborhood who's a Padres fan. He always likes to talk about how the Padres like hit a grand slam 4 times in a row in like 4 games in a row, and yeah, he's always like Slam Diego and all that stuff.
Okay. Let's see. Just I'm gonna get my computer charger real quick because my computer's only at 16.
It was raining so bad in the last night.
Really, I didn't think much rainfall fell this year, but all right. Guess you know. All right, I'm back. I'm just like getting my computer charged. My computer's at like 15 right now. You know.
Pirates gonna be bad for a while. Seahawks fan said.
But yeah, Pirates are gonna be bad for a while. Like they're probably gonna be bad for the next 5 years. Like their team is pretty much the annual #1 overall pick, and they still suck. So like the MLB draft, like you don't like the thing is the MLB draft that you don't really know what is gonna happen. Like you don't really hear about the like. There's 40 rounds. This year was 20, but in any other year it's 40. So because of the pandemic, there wasn't so like there's 40. So like you don't really hear about much of the players after the first 5 rounds until they hit a home run, and then they're either going to be really good or they're going to be a bust. So same with the top 5 picks. Really hard to get up to the majors. So
My team is the Boston Red Sox. Yesterday, we were down 4-0 to the Yankees going into the bottom of the 8th, and then we scored 5 runs in the bottom of the 8th inning, and
the
we won the
Yankees.
game.
I don't know how many leads the Yankees have blown already, and the Mariners could make the playoffs if they do. Then the first time in 21 years, I think that they make it.
The Yankees are currently 51-47 right now.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, the Mariners are 2 games behind the Athletics and 6 games behind the Rays. So,
The Astros are a tough team to beat, though.
yeah, the Astros have to beat that. You're right. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just looking at stuff for something else, by the way.
One matchup I do want to see, though, is the Red Sox and the White Sox in the playoffs. That would be awesome.
Yeah, Red Sox are really good.
Yeah.
I honestly have my World Series as Dodgers Red Sox again, but it would be kind of weird since pretty much the Dodgers and the Red Sox traded almost all their assets to each other. So, like for example,
we traded Mookie Betts to them, but now we also have Verdugo.
Yeah. Okay.
It would be cool if the Brewers went to the World Series. Red Sox.
Yeah, the Brewers are a really good team though. Just like the last time they were one though, we beat them in 7. So I don't really know how that's going to turn out for them being the 2 seed because they're probably going to be the 2 seed since the NL Central sucks. The Cubs probably had the best chance, but then they lost 10 straight games. Now they're below 500.
The Texas Rangers, they lost 12 straight games.
Yeah, yeah, they lost 12 straight as well. Ironically, the NL Central is so bad. The Reds are the second team placed in division. The NL East is probably worse though, since the Braves are the third best team, and yet they're below 500. The Cardinals are at least at 500. And, let's see. Let's see.
It feels weird now how the Nationals won the World Series in 2019.
And now they're bad, pretty much. They're 45 and 53 now.
Yeah, I know, but like now it just feels weird how they won the World Series in 2019. Like they've been bad for like a lot of years. Like that was like during the year where they won the whole thing. They made it. That was like the first time they've ever been to the World Series, and that was also the
Yeah,
first
we
time.
were like we're 1-10, I think, or 2-10 in extra innings this entire season. Which, if we won all of those, we would be comfortably leading the division. Since like, despite all of that, we're only 2 games behind the Giants, so we would comfortably be leading the division if you know.
What's with the Dodgers blowing leads in like the 9th or 8th inning a lot? One time I heard that the Dodgers they almost blew a 13-point lead against the Angels.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think I do remember that game.
The Dodgers still won, but like they almost blew a 13-point lead.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I remember that. Also, same with the Marlins. We were up 8-0 and ended up winning 8-6 only.
for
Let's
the
see.
Dodgers, it's either like they win
We
by a
played.
lot or
I'm
they
pretty
choke.
sure that. I'm pretty sure we played a game against the Giants, so that's interesting. We got to sweep the series, Be the.
I also heard that one time the Dodgers, I think they had like a 7-0 or 7-1 lead over the Padres, and the Padres ended up winning 8-7.
No.
Like, there was this comeback that the Padres did over the Dodgers, and like Padres won the game 8-7.
Yeah.
But like for the Dodgers, it's either they win by like blowing teams out, or
Or
they
it's a really close, scary game.
or like they choke a lead and like
Or
try to make it a
choke a lead.
scary game.
Yeah. Them Brewers at 14 runs in a row. Like the Brewers just like woke up or something. Like they just started getting really hot, and every other team cooled down like a lot. And now it's too late, I think. Speaking of that, when are you coming? Like, Seahawks and Bulls fan Gordo, when or if you're coming back to Discord? Just asking, so we can sense it. Just asking, but anyway, let's see. Just looking for stuff here, and yeah, all right. Probably gonna end the stream now, so thank you for being with me. By the way, this was a fun stream, honestly.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, probably in a month. All right, that's cool. So yeah, this was. So thanks for being on with me, and I'll see you probably later if Samuel Pate makes a stream and you're on it, I guess.
Yeah.